Joe Rogan has some words for the mainstream media, but first, we're going to demonstrate just how bad the mainstream media is at repeating calling Trump totalitarian, constitutional crisis. Welcome to John Mike Keene. Check this out.
Trump ripped a couple judges over some rulings he didn't like, and voila, constitutional crisis is the phrase of the week.
We are 3 weeks into the second Trump presidency, 3 weeks, and tonight there are warnings that the U.S. is dangerously close to a constitutional crisis.
CNN learned nothing. CNN is going to be in a financial crisis. They're so bad. Get in the bread line, Caitlin.
That is a constitutional crisis. That is a crisis for our democracy.
We've got our toes right on the edge of a constitutional crisis here.
What we are witnessing is a constitutional crisis.
To defy court orders brings about a constitutional crisis.
We've moved from a constitutional crisis to a constitutional collapse.
Look at these bug-eyed freaks. There was no constitutional crisis under Joe Biden, just only magically when Trump's around.
Constitutional crisis is not a new talking point. It's the exact same one they used in the first term.
Open warfare between the Trump administration and Congress has Democrats declaring that a constitutional crisis is upon us.
I think if the president takes too many more actions here, he's on the precipice of, well, prompting a constitutional crisis.
The problem is, as was just described, we're heading rapidly towards a constitutional crisis.
I'll just tell you, this could precipitate a constitutional crisis.
Nobody's saying it's going to be okay, Mika.
Okay.
Okay. In fact, this is a constitutional crisis, which is why we said this is a constitutional crisis.
Whoa, Joe Scarborough's like a few seconds from backhanding her on that one. Did you hear that? Calm down. Go to therapy. Go to therapy, you. And now I always love it when the Brits try and tell us what to do. Like this Oliver guy over on cartoons, Comedy Central.
Don't fight being a monarchy, John. Embrace it. Kings. Now, is it stuff that you want done? Not necessarily, but...
I mean, this isn't hyperbole to say that we are staring the death of democracy in the eyes right now. The centerpiece of our democracy is that we observe court rulings. This is a really dire moment.
No, it's actually a really funny moment. I'm laughing at them. I'm laughing at their tears. I'm laughing that they're all just publicly falling apart. Here's Joe Rogan.
They're not course correcting at all. You know, they're saying stupid. It's all nonsense. We don't trust the New York Times. We don't trust the Washington Post. We don't trust CNN or any of the MSNBC. But they're all full with propaganda.
You're all full of propaganda. And right after that, he says, you guys all suck. The reason why no one believes them is because they're terrible. I'm John Mike Keene. Give us a like, leave a comment below, and of course, subscribe. It really helps this channel out a lot.